Bingo. That's the thing. You know what? It's secret strategy.
Fair enough. All right, I'll leave that to the coaches then.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Adam with Akshon Esports, and today I'm speaking with Mickie of the Dallas Fuel, who just took down the London Spitfire. How are you feeling after such a monumental victory?
So the feeling is just like, of course, winning is always better.
Right on. So tell me a little bit about your preparation for the match today. You guys have been on a hot streak lately, but London is obviously a very strong team. They've been really dominant all season. So what did you do to prepare for this match in particular?
It seems like when we watch the VOD, it seems like they're stuck on the dive comp, and in this stage, like you have Brigitte, and Brigitte can counter the dive. So we prepare for that a lot, and then they run dive in the match. That's why we won. Yeah.
After taking down London, who would you say is your next big challenge, considering that you're missing Nixel this stage?
To be honest, I think everyone is big challenge for us. Like, I don't think like this team is like very big. This team is very big. They are in Overwatch League. I mean, I give them respect, everyone. Yeah.
So up until this stage, Dallas has had kind of a rough go of it. So what really clicked for your team this stage that's led to your increase in success?
It's like the meta change, because the dive has been in the meta for like 1 year or more. It's just like everyone play dive, and then when Dallas play it, it's just like we have a gap between the front line and back line, so we cannot like feel it. And then now we have Brigitte. We just put Brigitte in and Brigitte in the middle and fill the gap. That's why, yeah.
Sure. So Mickie, even during those rough patches of the season, you've always been a source of like light on your team, always smiling, always something good to say. How did you always stay so positive, and how does it feel to have it pay off in such a big way for you?
I would say I have had a hard time also. Even though you see me smile on the camera or something like that, like I still feel bad about it that like we lost so many matches, because our job is not just like play, entertaining, and keep smiling. That's not our job. Like our job is completing. We are professional esport, so sometimes I feel a little bit depressed, but I mean it's no point to show it out like or spread it out. Like you don't want to spread the negativity to the people around you, especially your teammates and your fan, including my family. Also, my family watch me play at the same time, and if they see me depressed on the camera, what do they think? They're gonna feel like, it's so bad. Everything gonna be worse. So there's no point to like show that or being bad. So I just thinking about, we have to come back, we start again, we keep improving. Like it's very normal. Competitive, you never always win. It's never happen.
Sure.
Like even you are the best, there's gonna be someone who ready to be the best and beat you. And at that point, if you get to that point, you have to find a way to become the best again.
So there's been a lot of discussion about the stage system and like breaking up the season into 4 stages on different patches. Considering your stage 4 success, do you think that those built-in breaks in the season have helped your team to succeed and kind of, reset yourself and put your best foot forward going into the next stage?
It depends on what we do. Like if you do nothing on the break, nothing gonna happen. But on the break, as stage 3, we went to Dallas to meet the fan. We have fan meeting in Dallas, and it's kind of cool. We have like 1,000 people show up over there, and it's like, it's how to say that. I'm glad about it. It's like even we lost, people still rooting for us. There's still a lot of people like back up the team. That even though we lost, I mean, it's obviously we cannot make the playoff of the season. So no matter what, how good we do right now, we cannot be the champion of season 1. But the fans still rooting for us. That's kind of impressed. Yeah.
So I'd like to shift focus a little to the current meta. Brigitte joined the roster this stage, and you've taken to her very, very quickly and very well. Talk to me about the process you went through swapping onto Brigitte almost full time.
I think the main reason is just about I like to play new stuff. I like to learn new hero, and before when the Brigitte is in the PTR, I play her a lot, and it's like, oh, this hero is fun. Like I can do a lot of stuff. Like she's a hybrid hero. I can be tank if the team need it. Sometimes you cannot be full tank though.
Sure.
And you can be a DPS. You can flank, but you cannot do it all the time though. But you can still do it sometimes. You can be support, help your teammate. Oh, sometimes. So it's kind of like the timing, and I like this kind of hero. Yeah, and it's a new stuff too. So I like it.
Let's talk a little bit more about that. I mean, Brigitte is the first hero like her. I mean, we've had hybrid heroes in the past, but like Zenyatta is kind of a DPS and healer, but nothing quite to the extent of Brigitte that can perform all three roles. What was it about the character when you first looked at her that attracted you as a tank to that kind of character, as opposed to swapping a DPS player or a support player onto her?
Normally, when we play in PTR, when we start playing it, it's kind of like people are gonna swap from DPS. So you still have 2 tanks, 2 support, and 1 DPS, and Brigitte. Sure. Like, most people do that a lot. And for me, I would say it's hard. It's like a hybrid. I cannot say like, I don't know, my first impression for me is hybrid.
At this point, I think it's safe to say that you are the best Brigitte in the league. What would you say that you have and that elevates you above your competition?
I never think that way. I mean, I never think I'm the best. It's just like, I always say this, like, this is a team game, 6v6, right? Like, you cannot like pop off or like perform very good if your team cannot support you. So it's about the team plan, it's about the plan from the coaches, it's about how good your teammates are, how good your positioning, how good your teammate positioning. Like, everything needs to be in the right time. Sure. At that moment you can perform well. So I would say my team did very well, so sure. I can show.
So let's approach this from a different angle then. How would your team has implemented Brigitte a lot better than the other teams in the league? So how would you say that your team plays around Brigitte in a way that you know helps them to succeed over the other teams using the same character?
Bingo, that's the thing. You know what? It's secret strategy.
Fair enough. All right, I'll leave that to the coaches then. Many teams have taken to placing their Tracer player on Brigitte as opposed to a tank player. How did your team decide to take that direction with Brigitte and placing a tank player onto the Brigitte like that?
Because we have Seagull. That's the thing. You know what? If we don't have Seagull, I would never be on Brigitte. Because we still need 2 tanks. It's like, oh, I'm so lucky I have Seagull. Thank for Seagull. I love Seagull so much. Like, it just, you have to swap the DPS. Like I said, you still need 2 tanks. You still need 2 supports. Because you will lack of heal. And if you have 1 tank and your main tank is dead, you're done. Your front line is done. Brigitte cannot be the front line. So, 2 tank, 2 support, no matter what. And 1 DPS. So, I'm off tank. So what do? Seagull, can you pay off tank? Yes, let's go. That's right. Yeah.
So have you had an increase in people approaching you outside the game for advice about playing Brigitte? And if so, how do you handle it?
Yeah, a little bit. But I think most people, they watch the VOD. I did it. Like what's that? A trick and tips in the Dallas Fuel channel on YouTube. And we post it on Twitter also. It's just like, I think that's enough. Like, if people watch that, I think you are ready to be in the competitive.
Considering how dominant your Brigitte has been, does your shift into kind of a star player status on your team add more pressure on you to perform?
No. I mean, when it's come to the match, I feel nothing. I feel like only me and team and coach.
Very zen.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, we need to perform. When the time we performing, I cut off everything outside. Everything cannot disturb me. Yeah, just the team and me and myself.
Mickie, just to close it out, you have a lot of fans personally. Dallas Fuel has a lot of fans, a lot of really passionate fans who've been with you every step of the way and who are thrilled to see you guys succeed in such a big way. Do you have any words for these fans who've been with you on this crazy journey?
Okay, as always, I would say that I love you. I love all of my fans. I actually love you guys. Like, I will never be Mickie like this, even if I don't get support by you guys. Like, I'll be popular. Not that popular, but a little bit popular because of you guys. I play good. I have more like reinforcement because of you guys. Thank you very much for supporting us, and hope you guys keep rooting for us.
Mickie, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations again, and good luck getting to the Stage 4 playoffs.
Thank you very much. And Season 2 also.
And Season 2.
Okay.
Hey guys, this is Adam from Akshon Esports. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And for future Overwatch League content, including interviews, highlights, and more, check out AkshonEsports.com.